Striking battle on Inferno here as we see mousesports side on the CT side. This is the pick of fnatic now, and we're getting into an aggressive start here. mousesports looking to find opening kills, these P2000s, USPs, but they're starting to walk now. Looking at the opening kill, it's Frozen to find contact, but there's 3 swinging Ts on the other side.
They were waiting for that. They wanted it. They had 3 gathered at the banana side. Oh my goodness, some missed shots from Rops, but he has managed to pick up the pieces of at least one. Another frag for him. He's going to be separated, but Golden's got himself out of trouble. A headshot onto Carrigan forces the hand of Rops to try to hunt him down. Good precision onto the first. Not making any secret of his angle of approach. He's just hoping he can separate these 2 aim duels now. Gets info on the first, expecting the second towards sight. Running out of time now. Needs to clear the corners. He's not quite checked it, and that should be the end of him. Flusher. No, we said no knife kills this time. Flusher, however, brings it in the first round of play.
Looking great for fnatic, but the deagle shot still can be delivered here. First one connects, doesn't find a frag. JW will find a 5-on-4, but Frozen with 29 seconds could cause absolute chaos.
Oh,
here. Which he does, bomb goes down.
He's got the rifle. I'm not sure how far it's going to get him. He's getting fragged out now, though. Nade from Carrigan could do good damage. Does tickle away, but Frozen's got 2. With 9 HP, he finds another 2 with the rifle. JW's thrown into an impossible clutch, and Frozen's even going to make it a quad kill.
A little bit of damage inflicted by the HE, and there's some sort of set piece here. We can see the deeper smoke on the CT side, and it's not working out for them, but a couple of kills come through. Voxic still holding towards the second mid position. It's Carrigan bullying his way down toward the bottom of Banana. mousesports are being very active there. I don't think Voxic gets away, though, at least. And now it's a 2 versus 2.
In the back line to Frozen here. He gets a freebie. Look at this. It's the duo we've been talking about.
It is. You're absolutely right. Frozen and Rops getting it done once again as well. He could get his quick kill towards bottom and middle, run towards B, but it looks like he's been found. 4-1 mousesports.
Christian has rotated over in time with the AWP, but he might not be able to nestle away, and now he will have to worry about the Molotov. So if he goes towards Emo, that is a big problem, but they're going contact, it looks like.
Oh, Chris chose not to pull the trigger. Instead, he adjusts, and now JW's entered twice into the round. Flusher's only going to, rather, Frozen's only going to take the 1. Flusher's shot him down.
On the bomb site here, wait the last few moments. Listen out for some footsteps. That's 1, but Flusher was already at the back, making sure that he couldn't defuse. Sometimes a little bit quiet. Early on into the series, hasn't found much, but here's Carrigan. Takes down Flusher early this time.
He's doing this single-handedly. He does no support from Woxic, and he's got 2. Now Chris J arrives, does nothing but a dink. Brolin low, should be finished off. Carrigan's on for a triple. Woxic's now perfectly swinging into J-Dubs, and that is the hold.
Besides, he's leading the way on the team side a lot of maps as well. Golden might even get a plant down at this point.
He's only an AWP. He could win this. He's managed to get away towards Banana. The flash is good, but Rops is waiting. Oh, he's got the fight he wanted. The flash did catch Rops, but through it all, he does prevail. We will see the 6th for Mouse.
He's still a player at sandbags as well, but he'll fall back. That's Frozen, also catching an 8. And a kill.
Woxic was going to go down one way or the other. It's actually Brolin who catches him. JW, he's been winning the AWP duel in mid, that's for sure. Woxic typically, though, finding his feet over at the B site.
Just to note, oh, hold up, we got to stay on board with JW. He is getting very, very frisky. He wants to push forward there. He's seen the corner of the arm, and Chris J will go down. It's now a 3-on-3. Map control completely in the favor of fnatic. They have full Banana control. They've got top mid control, and Crims is even patrolling rotations from end of halls here.
Oh dear. Well, there it is. Rops quite proficient with the Krieg as well. He'll sit towards that pit position, and Crims will go down. Nice shot from JW, though. Gives them access towards the A side. The rotation's coming in slowly. They're double smoke towards Library. Not ideal, but still absolutely fine. And maybe this won't be, though. Carrigan encroaching in that position. That's the key kill. Golden gives them the advantage.
They both drop mini pit. There's no way he's going to be expecting this. One's going to take contact, then JW's just going to be staring at the floor. He's not even probably going to find one of these, to be fair. He sees the head, doesn't get a chance to react, and so 4 fnatic secured.
Bangs potential flames as well, but it's a very common spot that's pre-fired. Voxic, it takes... Ow.
Frozen's had a lot of impact so far, but if they do come deep, he needs to find even more, and well, that's not going to be enough. Flusher through the smoke somehow finds him, chiming in with Golden, and it's Chris J's chance to deliver.
He could do this. Oh, this movement's sick from Flusher, but that confirms at least 1 player's towards B.
Pincering in onto Rops' position. They know he plays pit. 2 Molotovs invested. They're clearing out short. He still gets 1 onto Golden. Should be traded up that balcony, but still putting down bullets towards JW. Does tag him up just a little.
It buys some time here. It makes the retake possible for Chris J, knowing this smoke's about to dissipate as well. He's going to have to try and push through this one. Flashbang actually avoids him, so he actually tucks himself on the bomb side. Lovely maneuver so far from Chris J.
Wow.
And he pulls it off as well. That is so well done. He sees the smoke. He sees the utility. A key round here. Could actually lead to fnatic winning the half if they give this one up. And flusha barreling in towards B once again with this MAC-10. Is it enough to crack things open? Karrigan with the MP9, equal weaponry, and Karrigan comes out on top.
That's huge. A big win from Karrigan. fnatic, they're trying to exploit the lack of utility, knowing mousesports could be forcing into this one, and now they've taken the site. mousesports do have the favored numbers, but admittedly, Karrigan with low HP, who's going to be... They're committing, and a missed shot from JW. Rops is holding the re-swing, but the frags are coming in, and they're all favoring fnatic. Nothing they can do. mousesports, they went for the full retake on the force. That's going to break them.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that one. The Molotov, the smoke combination, it was just too much to deal with there, especially with the AWP on the retake. They will save that, and we'll see if there's any smoke or flashes behind it. It's just going in dry, the CO Guardian pick, and it works out for one. Surely not a second. The MAC-10's too close.
Attack one.
He did. He wallbanged straight in,
That's
and Woxic's
insane.
done enough to finish the job. He's going to tag another one. Shooting from the hip. Karrigan tags up Brollan. 3 are hiding behind the sandbags. Goldenson needs a fresh mag for the repeat. Imagine if Karrigan got another one. Holding down Banana, some close quarters orphing. He's contributed to 3.
This is actually sick from Karrigan. Will they check the sandbags again, knowing he's probably fallen back at this stage? Surely
Fire
they give
a
it
shot now, Karrigan. Go
just a
on.
courtesy check at this point. Make sure it's clear, Brolan, and indeed he will. Great shot. He's on for one hell of a round. Not the ace, but he's contributed massively here. I question whether he should have the orb considering Vox is available, but I was dead wrong. Karrigan about to get the full kill here, and it's a beautiful one. That is what it's all about there. One saved AWP and a P250 and the half as we get into round number 15 here.
And he just gave away the opening in
yeah,
this
we
one.
bigged him up there. He's got to give something. He's got to make. He's not perfect. I'm not saying that.
Every human has their faults. Oh, and that's B open.
It was a good try.
Poor old Frozen. He is going to try and stand his ground, but through the smoke, flusha will prevail, and he's come straight back. Yeah.
You think about the difference makers, right? You think about the difference makers in this half so far. We've had flusha running into B on several occasions now.
Yeah, looks like they won't be winning this one, if I'm honest with you. It's currently a 4 versus 2. The Molotov and Spawn suddenly doesn't help things out, and so does the lack of time. It's less than a quarter remaining on the C4 here. Got to run through the flames, and at this stage, it's confirmed it will be 8-7 in favor of mousesports here, but fnatic with a resurgence towards the end. They were actually 5-1 down to kick this one off. So great gun rounds from them. This is Inferno with 1 smoke remaining. That's in the hands of Brolan, who's in Boiler. He'll get a couple of kills here potentially, though. Just the one. Karrigan, nice shot. Crims will have to find a few himself.
What a lovely pistol round this is shaping up to be from mousesports. Crims is in a lot of trouble. He won't even get one. But the smoke combined as well, not only baiting out that of fnatic.
And the fact is a decoy lands, and it will stay there for a good 10 seconds or so, and it's baited out the utility. Then they can go back towards A, knowing they've actually got fnatic on the back foot, as flusha will desperately try and claw one back towards a confirmed victory, yeah. This is starting to become a bit of a common trend on Inferno, just having one player as a martyr who's sent up there to find one kill potentially, or just to disrupt the defense, and it's worked out perfectly. It's flusha receiving the initial bullets there, but Crims will offer some back. He's finishing up towards B here. It's a double stack towards new boxes. Golden will reposition into flames here. He's burning to a crisp. He's still alive at this point. Not for long. The HE will catch him, and Crims needs multiple kills here, and he's delivering on all fronts.
Yeah, that's perfect. Crims may very well have just saved fnatic's hide in a crucial round as well. Woxic's going to get caught from CT, just holding the line. He wants this fight, but Crims knew it was coming. A quad kill from Crims, and that's a B site lockdown. Chris J's trying to get info with the jiggle on the D-Eagle. There's so many members of fnatic over here. They've got their full 4-man defense ready and bolstered for this A defense. It's going to come down to Jules. Karrigan's given him the bomb. That is scary. And Woxic, he's going to try and clear this corner, but Crims is playing it to perfection. He's on another double kill. Could be 3. flusha's got his own, and that is a fnatic lockdown back to back to back.
We're seeing some deeper smokes come on through towards the pit. It's the wall. The CTs are stuck, but they're going to push on out. Brollan actually getting aggressive through the smoke.
Yeah, I love to see that from Brollan. He's even anticipating the Molotov, preemptively smoking himself out.
Good nade.
Oh, and he's just done 100 damage with that spin bowl. Rop's going to get caught through the smoke. Brollan's doing it all. JW's just picking up the final pieces, sweeping them all under the rug, and fnatic will likely take the lead here. Good damage from Woxic, but does not translate.
It always is. Golden trying to bait in his teammate here, and it's working out nicely. Crims with the flashbang. Multiple kills found on either side, but a 3-on-3 remains, and they do know that Crims is still alive. He got a flash assist, and he's still alive, right? So they can guarantee there's still one more player
Just going to come down to the
One kill.
individual duel. One
no
will
time.
be enough. Where's that bomb? It's on Frozen, and they're all dead. Crims, get out of my bomb state. He screams as he finds another multi-kill. Make that clear, extinguishing the smoke. Into the site they go, and Carrigan does actually make the Mac 10 and 30 HP work for one. Still swinging around. 2 CTs dug in, make it 1.
Everyone's there.
They're rotating in now, yes, but there's no smoke for CT, but they've got a cross. Chris J with just the Desert Eagle again. No rifle for the Dutchman, and he's got a double kill. That's 2 rounds we've seen mousesports Dutch player known as Mr. Jonge.
Him towards Emo. If he gets 2 quick kills, now Coffins. It could be enough here, but he'll be smoked out momentarily. They're actually not going for it. It's a bit of a fake. They've thrown 1 smoke towards CT spawn, and they're hightailing about the high HP players in the form of Crims. This could be it now. He finds 2 from the trash position, and that's going to be it, surely. Frozen will flush him out. He'll
10
go
seconds.
down.
Where are they going?
They have no idea. They can't even plant, surely. There's flames down here.
He's going to try, but there's 2 players on the site.
It's done.
That's a one way to end a game of Counter-Strike. He was pushing in just to do his best, but fnatic, they'll take it in the end. 16-13, the Swedes will take Inferno. With a vengeance, all 4, make it 5 now, descending towards the low site. Bronze lost his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players, he's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A 3rd frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and Woxic, they're going to do their best to pick up the pieces. One, another, this time found by Frozen. It is down to the 1v1 despite... Oh no, the doors, but the... Nade has actually saved him. Frozen was going to be forced into the fight by the doors closing. Instead, the nade from Flusher has made this 1v1 a little more awkward. My goodness. Now he pit switches to the bomb and Flusher beheads him.
How much did he just destroy him there? Nothing towards lower on either team. You can see that on the mini-map in the top left. The shotgun will have to deliver here. It's not good enough, though. Robs with the first, and it's the MP9s once again. Crim's doing great job. Gets a double dink there. Frozen at 5 HP. Bomb goes down. 3 on 2. AWP in the M4 to retake here, and Golden has managed to get it towards Heaven. Flashbang from CT spawn, normally very effective. In he goes. Golden finds the first, nails the second, not quite. It looks so good for the transfer. And now JW knows he's low, will drop down, but Robs will meet him.
They're going to swing wide on it, so not waiting for the bloom to come on in, and that's going to cost Carrigan. He goes down to Brolin at range. Now they can follow up. Flusher with nades doing some good damage. Chris J continues to press forward, and he'll find Flusher. So they've dealt with the man, the danger man.
Now they've got to deal with the boy.
Oh, what a boy he is as well. It's the M4A4 delivering once again. But JW with that Max 7, it looks so perfect. Crim's jump towards HUD, though, certainly not. An oversight there.
And that's not the perfect weapon for the job. He actually does well to make it as 1-for-1. Now a 2v2.
So they've killed 2 players on the bomb side floor here. You might assume it could be clear, and they're looking towards Heaven as well. So it's very well done so far from fnatic, but not out of the woods just yet. Robs. All Robs can really do is just walk to the bomb and hope for the best here.
Yeah, but with Brolin as a threat, exposed. Different wall, this time slightly closer towards main, and Robs wins this duel with Brolin. These two have been duking it out on Balcony on Inferno and Squeaky on Nuke. They just constantly find themselves clashing on both sides of the map. JW's secret arrival is perfectly timed. Carrigan caught mid-exploit. Now Flusher can focus his attention towards the top side, but Crims is doing all the heavy lifting. Back and forth, bomb loose, Frozen and Robs. Gonna have to do something magical, that is. He's pulled the rabbit out of the hat into a 2v2. Golden low, so is Crims. He has still found the frag, and Robs to clutch. Likely, possible, certainly.
It actually looks good for him. First kill should be his, no problem. Crims, though, always seems to find a way. 3 in total, that's the hat trick.
Straight towards the top side again, perhaps not committing off the bat. They are! They're barreling in! This time there's resistance though, and resistance in more than just one way. Brolin, JW, the nade could look good, but he's caught by Frozen swinging into the site. He's found both. Pressure valve released, but still a 2 versus 2. fnatic, they're scrappy fighters. They always take one on the way out.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. The grenade was a nice little consolation prize towards the end there. Flusher is spraying through. Catches Carrigan there in the chest. The grenade might finish things off. Down to 23 now. Flashbang. Here he comes, leading the charge. It's Frozen to deal with it. No problem at all. That should be the round here. Flusher surely out of options.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where one is, right? Frozen got the kill. The other option is... well, it's kind of expected, and he even hit him through the container. Does transfer. Flusher's hunting for Frozen, but he just doesn't have the time. He has the kit, but the round is going to be Frozen's. Flusher, intimidating as always, will preserve his rifle and survives to fight another day.
9-6, potentially even a 8-7 for mousesports as they 3 in a row, and they open up again. Frozen with another one.
Carrigan's not caught yet, and through the smoke he connects. mousesports so many early advantages, and now this is just going from bad to worse. Golden desperately trying to push through the flames. He wants to punish Frozen. They're throwing everything at him. He does still find the frag, but oh lordy, is that a terrifying prospect.
Or as he's calling, I suppose. We'll see the grenades towards outside, do substantial damage towards Frozen. And now this is where the revolver does make sense to me. A long range, but you're not taking quick duels, just trying to do a little bit of damage and tag them up. That's where it can actually have some impact here. But there's going to be Crims and Brolan working out a couple of kills here, but I don't think it's enough. And as Golden finds a big spray down here with JW.
Yeah, so JW draws the attention, and that's the spray down you were hoping for. Golden, he's got one more duel in Carrigan from the same direction, and Golden saves the day. A triple kill from the in-game leader. It was Mano El Mano. Carrigan El Golden puts it 9-6 at the half. Yeah, what is their go? That's the signal. Missed shots from Frozen, and Carrigan's completely flashed. His teammate Chris J, however, was not. Does stand his ground for the first frag. 2 versus 1. The fragging continuing. Thought it was going to be a break. Now Rops has to clutch it out for Mouse.
He wins these. Oh! Golden hits those. It will be double digits for fnatic if he hits that one shot on the defending player. Remember, it's 3.5 seconds to plant the bomb there. So you're essentially in a 1 versus 1. If you nail that shot, sure, you've got a disadvantage. You have a greater chance of winning, generally speaking, as Chris J. Aggressive, of course, it's JW towards the squeaky door here. This could fall apart. They love to do this, going down in one-on-one duels in these.
Yeah, Flusher wants to change things. He's making so much noise, and Crimson's the one holding the flank. So good work from them, and that missed shot from Wox at the bomb as well. Golden, he's been hiding in Squeaky. The trade doesn't come in. I'm surprised. He's got 2, though. He does get overwhelmed. Good information. 2 top site, 1 tagged is what's been conveyed from Golden's duel. And now with Flusher into the vents, 45, Crims outside still making no secret of his descent. Carrigan was, though. My goodness, he just charged down that ladder. That's the smoke, doesn't even land on the bomb, and that's the frag we were expecting. Chris J's low HP does meet the Mac 10 as prophesized. And the 11th is secured by fnatic, turning it around, and credit again to be directed this time towards Crims and Flusher. And JW's just opened up ramp. That was a straight duel with Rops again. Yeah, that was just one-on-one.
Mouse have no idea what to do. They can't even find a chance to fight. They're not even able to put themselves in a position to get any kills. Woxy will get one. He's going to have an individual coming up the ladder that he won't be expecting.
So all Carrigan can do when they go to plant the bomb, he can swing these double doors open. There's a default plant spot in the corner where Golden's going for here, so he'll swing the door open, go for the best shot he can, but unfortunately, unless he nails it, doesn't mean too much. Vox will come down the vents, makes a lot of noise in doing so. Bomb goes down, Chris J with the smoke there. There might have been a kill without it, but now a 3-on-2, and they're fighting a series point here.
It's all on the line for Chris and Woxic. They need somebody to just go above and beyond, but that's perfectly calculated by Golden. He's playing such a good game of Counter-Strike right now.
For someone that had 7 kills on the first map and looked like they were shrinking, they were struggling, he's sat at the very tippity top now on 21-6 on the T side of Nuke. Where the hell does that go?
Oh, it's the one the tight corner.
It's like the NIP smoke behind, so it lands and blocks the view for someone by the yellow scaffolding up there. That's kind of wild from both teams there. Rops actually finds some luck here towards ramp rim.
Chris J will take him down. So Crims's clutch is impossible and confirmed by Woxic.
So just so I'm 100% sure, that lands like by the upper rafters. With 22 seconds, the rotations come through in the CT side here. They still have utility. And it's going to be JW nailing that first shot. Voxic gets destroyed. Brain splattered against the wall there. Could go on for the second. Rops will take him. Gives valuable information at least, though, and Crims is ready to
7 seconds
capitalize upon it. Oh, they denied the plant? No, they haven't.
It's close. Golden planting safe, though, and now Carrigan trying desperately to get an 8th round on the board for mousesports. There's 3 opponents to find, and presenting his head. Golden not dead, but tagged. Brolan expecting to find Frozen here as he jiggles his way in, and a neat and tidy second for the Swede. Should very well make this a confirmed 2-0 victory. It was compulsory for fnatic. They needed that, and they take the scalp. Finally, Mouse find their first loss of stage 2.